High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Mike. When I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal. That could produce a dislocation or, at the very least, a pinched nerve.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall. Pulls the leg. Bang!
And saw what was coming there. Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal.
Thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience up.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up.
And now a pin of their own.
I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game planned for this stipulation. And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting. Boom!
Going right after the arm and taking down their opponent effectively. Just twit.
Got him right where he wants him.
Powers through after two.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he able to punch his way out? Sharp punch.
George the Animal Steele.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Here we go. It's popping off. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Ooh!
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Maivia just dominated the Animal with that one.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
And now a third! He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
He's able to reverse it.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Reverses the pin, shoulders down. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Oh! George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish. Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
Power bomb! He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
You got to wonder if that's it. We're deep into this match, so another climb might not be in the cards.
As the arm wringer.
Ooh, wasn't expecting that.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble.
He's trying again.
Backbreaker, good grief. Maivia can taste it now.
2 count. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just